People say it was fast-tracked, but we took our time because we wanted to make sure when we go into the UFC, we could fight anyone, even the champion on our first fight, anyone in the world. So people can say, oh, you got fast-track, rah, but look what I've been doing. Even if you don't like me, just literally put all that aside and look what I've done. Been in the company for just over 14 months to become champion. You don't have to like me, but you will respect it. So Marvin Vettori, that was interesting. I've said this before in other interviews, I pick my fights. And when I say that, doesn't mean like, I went to dinner, I want to fight that guy. I pick my fights in the sense that before I even gone to the UFC, I was at UFC 219, and that was at the end of 2017. Marvin fought some guy on that card, and I remember walking past him in the hotel, in the host hotel. You know, I'm just a nice guy, I'm having fun, I'm drinking, and I was like, what's up? And he just gave me this look like, staunch. And in that moment, I was like, I'm gonna fight this guy. And I told my coach, I wanna fight him next.
Israel Adesanya, a guy many envision as a future UFC champion, all the rage right now after a dominant UFC debut earlier this year. Tonight, though, here in Glendale, Arizona, the challenges get tougher as he faces Italian Marvin Vettori.
Whenever I fight, I like to look into my eyes. After I watch the fight, and I see like, this is that guy.
The spinning attack there.
Just touch, yeah, he's reacting.
In this fight, there's a lot of things I did on the fly, because fighting a southpaw, he did some things pretty good, but he couldn't handle the steez.
Beautifully slips the offering from Vettori and lands a flush right.
And Vettori's starting to get confused now. You see it in his face. He's like, okay, I can't really hit him.
Israel just slides out of the way of his attack. If Vettori didn't respect him before the fight, he respects him now.
The fight with Marvin Vettori was a learning experience, definitely, but also it showed me that definitely I belong in the UFC because I was able, like I said, to read certain things he did on the fly. I'm talking within split seconds. And yeah, it just showed me like, okay, you're right where you need to be. Fighting in Las Vegas, headlining the Palms, in my third fight in the UFC. For me, it was inspirational. It made me realize, like, yeah, I call this and I'm here now, and I'm doing the for real. And that fight itself, going 5 rounds, after they said, nah, when he gets to deep water, he's gonna quit. And I showed out.
International Fight Week 2018. Live inside the Pearl at Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the Ultimate Fighter finale, Tavares versus Adesanya.
All right, guys, slow fast. Here we go. 15 seconds.
Israel Adesanya. Since joining the MMA world, 13-0, 12 finishes, still undefeated, and a first main event in very short order in the UFC.
He came out as though he had been in the UFC for 20 years and was waiting for his title shot.
Yeah, I remember this fight. This will still be my funnest fight in the UFC. It was 5 rounds. Brad's a tough dude, and I showed a lot of my game.
He has been the boss, he has been the bully, he has led the dance.
And the last style bender's starting to go to work.
Come back down. Different looks, Israel.
Body kick.
Nice
Did that hurt Tavares?
And look how I tripped him over here. Beautiful. And a lot of people, like I said, they were in this before this fight, they were like, nah, man, it's too soon for him. Brad's gonna him up. Jones thinks he's the only one that's stronger than he looks. People, it's different when you're in the cage with me.
What does Brad Tavares have left? A late submission attempt from Adesanya. We go the full 25 minutes at middleweight.
Israel Adesanya.
I'm just getting warmed up.
I'm still getting warmed up. A lot of people in the game, they've been out here for like damn near 10 years, and they're still not doing what I'm doing. So I'm just getting warmed up. Derek Brunson is just one of those guys who Like I said, he's been in the company for so long, and he sees this young black kid coming up and getting, I mean, doing what he wished he could have done. Kind of reminded me of like some high school, like, oh, you too skinny. And I was like, what do you think this is, bodybuilding? Yeah, I don't know. I'm a skinny boy, and what? Oh, yo, it's the next game.
Right now we're heading to MSG, Madison Square Garden, to watch the Nets versus the
Knicks.
Yeah, boys. And it'll give me a chance to get acquainted with the arena itself, feel the atmosphere.
This was cool. This was a really cool experience.
But then I could see my mind change, my face change, and I'm just like, okay, I'm still in here. At the end of the day, if I can't fight, if I can't win, this all goes away. So I got to come in here and dominate.
That was beautiful, because MSG, Madison Square Garden, even when you walk through yourself, you see the pictures of icons that have graced those walls, that have danced under those lights. And for a guy like Muhammad Ali, who's a legend in life, and we dance under the same lights, I mean, that's, you know, that's a tick. Lifetime achievement.
Here is the unflappable Israel Adesanya, 4th UFC appearance here tonight.
I swear to God, the Holy Ghost called me. I came through the Blue Duval smart bitch, and somehow I was just catching the vibe. I was feeling it. And yeah, here we go, this fight. You could see he was shook. Waved goodbye to his friends, and I was about to show him who's skinny.
Good early sign for Adesanya, able to stay upright. Right hand of Adesanya got Brunson's attention.
He's got to be careful that Adesanya doesn't set him up for a knee as he tries to do that as well.
He's gonna drop this. He's gonna drop Israel.
Oh, he stunned him!
Oh, big left and a right. Now the uppercut in the knee.
Finishes.
And he survived. Oh! Oh, he's hurt again. Oh, another knockdown.
He's lucky Herb saved him. And right here, hit them with the shaku shaku. Man, that's some Kiwi. That's some culture. That's a flavor. That's my Josh.
That's the last style bender, folks.
They don't know. I started the game at level 2. They're just loading, so I got in his head. And I got him to start to work and shoot. I keep saying, man, I don't throw and hope. I aim and fire. Down the barrel.